Hello, guys. Welcome to our Connect Social Wednesday night live presentation. It's so good to have you guys here. My name is Angel Chandler. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Connect Social. And along with my partner in crime here, Carmine Perella, he's our VP of Business Development. And we come here every Wednesday night at this time at 8 p.m. Eastern to do a live presentation, an overview of Connect Social, an overview of everything that we have going on right now, the opportunity available to you now, but then also a vision for our future, what's coming in 2023. We're so close to there. I can't believe it's the last day of November right now. It's just unreal. But guys, we're headed into December and our last month of our founding partner opportunity, which we've been having going since August. So it's kind of crazy that we're at this point. Our social platform is live. We're going to show you more information about that, how you can be involved as an ambassador, a founding partner, how you can share, connect, and just everything that's so exciting here for what we have coming. So the first way we actually want to launch this is we start this off with a video. It's our Connect loyalty video. It gives you a really great synopsis of who we are, what our coin is for, what we have coming, how you can get involved, and really how this benefits you. So go ahead, Carmine, and play that video.
Have you ever joined a loyalty program only to find out that your loyalty points are useless? We all sign up for these cards and scan them every time we shop. But for what? After scanning for years, you soon find out that these points expire, or they have restrictions on them. You can sometimes cash them out for products, but the products are extremely overpriced. And we all know that the businesses pushing the loyalty cards are really the ones benefiting, not us. All loyalty programs are designed to collect consumer data from you and in return give you points that have a perceived value. The reality is, most loyalty programs only give you about 1% back on all your purchases, and then they restrict you in trying to use them. Our wallets are filled with useless cards that aren't giving us any value whatsoever. What if you could join a loyalty program that actually paid you for shopping, that actually paid you for your data? A loyalty program that you could rely on and use because you felt confident that it was designed to benefit you and your family. One that does not only benefit the big box companies. Welcome to Connect Social. Connect Social is a social network similar to Facebook and a shopping platform similar to Amazon. But more importantly, Connect Social is the ultimate loyalty program. Instead of collecting useless loyalty points, Connect will pay you in Connect coins. Connect Social pays 70% of all transaction revenues back to the network. Finally, you'll be compensated for your consumer data when you purchase anything in the Connect ecosystem, and you will be compensated for helping Connect Social to grow. More importantly, you can use your Connect coins to purchase anything you want at participating Connect merchants, or you can sell them on the Connect exchange for cash. Over time, as Connect adds more ambassadors, more merchants, and more transactions, the Connect coin will continue to grow in value. Will Connect coins grow to $1, $5, $10 or more? Only time will tell. But the most important thing is, you will benefit from any growth. Your loyalty has value. Your loyalty matters here. What are you waiting for? Join Connect Social today. Connect Social. It pays to be connected.
Well, that's just a quick overview of what we are and what we're all about, and how this will work. So let's just talk about a couple of different problems that we noticed in the marketplace and identified. The data industry problems are really simple, right? It's a free platform that you get to utilize and you become the product, right? We've done it with Facebook, we've done it with the Instagrams and the TikToks and all these different platforms. They give us a free platform, we put our content on it, and then we get other people to put their content on it. But the main problem that we're also noticing is that they're censoring everything that we see and we say, right? And you can see what's going on now with Elon Musk and Twitter and how he's really kind of pulling back the curtain on all that was going on with these big tech companies. So what we've created is a platform by the people for the people, with no censorship. And we'll go into that in a little bit more detail. But the bottom line is what we've built here is the ultimate ecosystem for a loyalty program on both sides, for the members and for the merchants. And we'll go into that in a little bit more detail. So data is king. It's all about collecting what we call unverified data. And what that means is as long as your email matches up, they don't care if you have 5 accounts or 20 accounts. They will let you have as many profiles as you want because their end game is to sell it to advertisers. And that's what the Apples, the Googles, the Facebooks, the Amazons, the Microsofts all do. They sell unverified data. And these companies have doubled in 2020 alone in size. This is the game, a free platform, get people to put their content and get other people to put their content. So basically you go to work for them and then they sell that to advertisers. So now advertisers are buying unverified data. What is the difference with Connect Social? Connect Social is going to pay you for verified data. And what I mean by that is everybody will have one profile. Everybody will fill out what's called a KYC, know your customer. Now, when we market that to our merchants, we're marketing to them real data with one profile behind it. And that's the main difference between us and anything else that's out there. So the first phase is, well, what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? The customers or the merchants, what comes first? Now we're going to talk about no censorship. We're going to talk about built by the people for the people. We're going to talk about you being a partner with us and not a product. There's one account per person, no anonymous accounts. Less bullying, less trolling, less negative behavior will take place as well. And I want Angel to step in at this point and kind of explain the chicken and the egg because she's been involved in this a little bit longer than I have. And she could explain to you guys kind of what they tried to do first and then the virus had hit. So go ahead, Angel, I'll let you take it from here.
You bet. Thank you, Carmine. And I first kind of even want to hit home on what you were just talking about, because I think the average user on a Facebook, on an Instagram, on Amazon, even Google, anything like that, that we're using, Apple, we're thinking, oh, great. I have a free platform. They're servicing me. They're giving me something to use. Oh, that's good. This is for me. And we don't stop and think about the fact that we are making these companies trillions of dollars, right? With our data, with everything that we're doing. They're tracking us. We know that. We know they're reading our messages. We know that they're looking at our posts. We know that we're being, watched continually 24/7, but we still put all of our pictures up. We talk to our friends. We do all of that because we assume it's a free platform for us and that we're the ones benefiting, but they are. And it wasn't until I became a home business owner, an entrepreneur myself, and started using, say, Facebook for advertising, that I realized how flawed their system was, that I realized, advertising on Facebook is like throwing a net out there and hoping you're going to catch any fish that wants to take a bite on what you have, unless if you spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to really figure out your exact market. And that's what they want, right? They don't care. They're taking your money gladly, saying, yes, Angel, give me all this money to try to market to your market. So that's what I just want to say. We don't really think of it that way. And that's exactly what those platforms are. So that's what we're here to fix. When we talk about the chicken or the egg, back, when Connect Social launched, we've been working on this since 2019, but when we actually launched the platform, we started with merchants and we launched in the beginning of 2020. We were bringing merchants on first. We were giving them a product to obtain customers, to, give them their offers, to build their customer list, to really understand what it meant to collect their consumers' data. And then we were using that to build the kind of, social network side of things, or the consumer base, the ambassador base of Connect Social. So we were never coming out here to be a Facebook or Instagram. The social network side of things was always a benefit to the actual shopping platform that we were building. But what happened is once COVID hit, once the pandemic took over, our call center that was bringing on our merchants called us and said, nobody's picking up the phone. So that was as of March 2020, as we all know, world shut down. And it was such a great blessing for us, actually, because it allowed us to regroup, to look at it differently, to build it bigger and better, to do something different. And so we actually launched with the social network. We realized, especially after seeing over the last 2 years, how much we're censored, how much they're controlling us, how much they're taking of our data, how much we're not benefiting from any of this. And we're building all these platforms for them, realizing that if we could bring something in that was for the people, built by the people, like we say, and have them help us bring in the merchants, have them benefit from the merchants, have them benefit from every daily action that they're taking already on other platforms, Amazon, Facebook, Instagram. You're already doing all of these things, but we want to give you something where you benefit, where you actually feel like you're a part of it. You feel like you're valued. You feel like it's the place you want to be doing all of these things, to be a central place. Plus, as we talk about later, supporting local, which became so important over these last couple of years. So that's kind of been our evolution as we've grown here. And we're going to show you more of what's coming in the next year. But it's been very cool to see just how much we needed the people first. And so, yes, we have a social network. It's great. It's fun. We get to, post what we want to over there, and we can say what we want, and it's great. But it's great because we get to, bring people in to help us build, and to really just build almost this family within Connect Social of everybody who's building the space for us. So it's been awesome since we launched on October 1st to see what's happened.
Absolutely. And just to piggyback what you're saying, I mean, I was reading a report, they said up to 800 million of Facebook's profiles they think are just fake. I mean, we see what's going on with Elon Musk with the, he didn't want to buy Twitter for a couple of months, and he had to literally go to court because he said up to 20% of bots, fake accounts. And, so this is a really big problem that's going on right now. And this is a platform unlike anything else out there, which is really exciting to be a part of as well. Excuse me. So, the loyalty industry problem, right? Loyalty points, the programs were created to basically gather consumer data for the merchants. That's really what they were designed to do. The average points program, like it said on that video, only amounts to 1%. It's not a lot of money. You're going to see how it actually says on the video 70%. We're actually paying out 75% now of the dollar to the people that help us build this out. And we'll explain that in more detail as well. Points programs typically expire, and Angel always talks about what happened to her, and bring that example up because I think it's very powerful what happened to you at that store.
For sure. I always like to share that I didn't realize the loyalty problems out there until we started talking about it at Connect, and also until this happened to me. I've been swiping my Air Miles card for years, and I swipe it at one store and I cash it in at the grocery store. So every 2-3 months, because as we know, it takes forever to build up any kind of actual balance in there. Unless if you're one of those dedicated people looking at the coupons, which I am not, I would get $10 off of my groceries. But the stores that were allowing me to cash in moved to a different loyalty platform, which I don't even understand what it is, or, at this point, I'm so skewed by loyalty programs, I really don't care. But now I'm collecting points on a card that I'm never going to use again. But all of us do that, right? We swipe it because it feels like at least we're not being ripped off if we're swiping a card. But when you actually switch it to realize the benefit to the corporations that are using these loyalty programs, the benefit to their data, they're collecting data on you. They're benefiting from everything that they're doing with the Air Miles and the scenes and everything out there, that people are swiping. We perceive it as a benefit for us, but it's actually they're taking away from us. And so that's been really shocking to me to see that. We always knew that they were, highway robbery with every time you try to cash them in for a product or something, but at least you felt like you were getting something, right? So this is what we've created is so different and, so substantial and so achievable that I love that.
Absolutely. No question about it. So what is Connect, right? What we said is the ultimate loyalty ecosystem. It's a social media platform similar to Facebook. There's a lot of components to this. We're going to kind of touch on most of them tonight, but just to give you guys an understanding of what we built. It's an ecosystem. It starts on one side with the members, the ambassadors, and then it moves to the other side where the merchants are. So it's an app of local brick and mortar business. It's an online shopping platform similar to an Amazon. It's also Connect TV, which is similar to YouTube. It's our version of YouTube with no censorship. We're going to get to that in a little bit more detail as well. But the main point is that the difference in Connect Social, it saves you money and compensates you for your verified data and for your social influence and for your word of mouth advertising. So think back of how long you've been on Facebook and how many people you told to get on Facebook, and did you get paid anything for it? Did you get paid for telling people about Pinterest? Did you get paid for telling people about Netflix? Did you get paid for telling people about TikTok? No, you did not. So like Angel said, we built these companies into billions and trillion-dollar empires, and literally all they did was gave us the platform, and when we went to work for them. And we've basically been used and abused when you really think about it. And I'm personally tired of it. So Phase 2 is when we bring on the merchants. So once we bring on the merchants, that's where now you're going to have a component where you're going to have the social media platform, and then you're going to have a marketplace to shop. But you have to understand, we have to build out the platform first with the ambassadors so that the merchants have something to come to. Okay, so I'm going to show you this quick video about Connect Shops.
Connect Shops is an online shopping platform that allows Connect ambassadors to shop at local small businesses and then have their products delivered to their doorstep within 1 hour. Once you have created a profile on Connect Social, you can then select the Connect Shops tab on your menu bar and start searching for products from local small businesses. The Shops platform is very similar to other large online shopping platforms. Let's say you needed a cell phone case. Simply tap or click on Connect Shops, type cell phone case into the search bar, and then all cell phone cases that are available at local merchants will be listed. Pick the case you would like and then pay for it using credit, debit, or Connect coins. Your order will then be received and accepted by the merchant. From there, a message would go out to an army of local drivers who are already in the area working for other quick delivery food apps. A driver would claim your order, pick up your product from the merchant, and deliver it to you within 1 hour. We've now collected the verified data on your purchase, and you will be paid 5% back in Connect coins for allowing us to be a part of this transaction. 2% will also be paid back to the network for helping Connect to grow. You can feel a sense of pride that you have helped your local community by supporting both a local business and a local driver. Connect Shops will start delivering products as soon as we launch the platform, with food delivery available shortly after that. What's even more exciting is that if you've helped Connect to grow by referring your network, every time they make a purchase, you will get paid as well. Connect Shops will be launching soon. Connect Shops. It pays to be connected.
Every time I watch that video, I get more excited. But and we got to talk about this a little, Angel, because this is really the whole point of this, guys. So we're going to talk about local merchants. We're going to talk about shopping local, right? So what happened to the local merchant? Well, two things happened. The virus hit, right, which in a lot of states literally closed them down. But the other thing too that happened was technology moved along, and now the average person has the opportunity to sit at their computer and order things from all over the world. Right? They can go on these websites, they can go on Amazon, they can go on Alibaba, all these different places, and they can get product all over the world in a couple of days to a couple of weeks, and it'll come in the mail, right? So a lot of small local merchants lost a lot of business because of that as well. So what we want to do is drive business back to local merchants. We want to have the actual local community shop at those local merchants again, because they make up 95% of the marketplace. But the other thing that's so beautiful about this business concept is that we're also going to give the drivers of these Uber Eats and DoorDash, and we're going to give them opportunity to make 2 and 3 times more money, because when they pick up those pizzas or sandwiches, they can pick up the phone case that we order from a local merchant and have it delivered to us in an hour. So think about the 3 components that we just put together, right? We made it a better experience for the customer. We've made it a better opportunity for the driver to make more money. And we also drove business back to local merchants. And anybody that understands anything about Amazon or understands anything about Uber Eats or DoorDash, small business owners are paying between 30 and 30, or actually 25 to 35% for those companies to use those services. And small business people are getting crushed by those margins. So this is just a better mousetrap that's already out there. We already see all the components. All we're doing is bring them all together. You want to add anything, Angel?
I do. I totally agree with everything you just said. And I'll use myself as an example. You know, prior to the pandemic, I was an in-store shopper. I was an occasional Amazon peruser, right? Like I barely used it. And of course, as everything shut down, I became an online shopper. Now I either get my groceries delivered or I pick them up. I barely ever go into the grocery store. I do Amazon orders. If it's something I know that I can wait a couple of days for, I'll order it on Amazon. Like, it's just become so convenient. And I think a lot of us have changed into that person. You know, admittedly, I never wanted to be that person, but I am now. And that's who I am. Or even, you know, we have Skip the Dishes here, which is like an Uber Eats or a DoorDash and all of that stuff. And, if I'm sitting and watching a movie with my kids and we want to splurge and order out, instead of ordering and going to get it or anything like that, I even think to myself sometimes, you know what? It's great that I can support a local driver. They're going to get a tip tonight. They are going to get the work. Like, you just feel like you're doing something, even though you're splurging, right? So if I could then switch all of that over to Connect Shops, if I can now order the items that I'm ordering from Amazon and be able to get them like in less than an hour, and have it delivered to my door that day, be able to support the drivers in my area, be able to support the stores in my area, and know that I'm shopping local, like that's just a whole nother level of feeling like, even though, you're kind of taking the lazy way out, you're doing something good, right? And you're benefiting, you're getting the 5% back, which we don't see anywhere else, right? So yeah, I think that for everybody who's become kind of that, we've all become very cozy in our homes and we know that. And, it's just something that's so needed, because even if we become cozy and a little bit lazy and a little bit, online-y, we're supporting people who need the business and the revenue.
Absolutely. And this is another video we're going to show you about Connect Local. But just to add on to what Angel was just saying, what I love about this so much and why I'm passionate, why I do these Zoom presentations with Angel is, if you look at this business model, it's a complete win-win for everybody involved, right? A lot of times you look at business models and you look at different opportunities that come to you, and somebody always kind of gets the short end of the stick, right? But in this, it's just a win for everybody. Everybody's pulling in the same direction with this, right? It's a great deal for a merchant. It's a great deal for an ambassador. It's a great deal for a driver. It's a great business model because everybody has a win-win-win situation. So I'll show you this video as well.
Connect Local is a mobile app that will allow you to search for local Connect merchants, save money at these merchants, and then also get paid for your verified consumer data. Once you have created a profile on Connect Social, you can then open the Connect Local app and search for products or services from local merchants. Open the app and tap into savings. Let's say you are in the mood for some pizza. Simply open the app, tap onto restaurants, and then the subcategory pizza. All pizza restaurants registered with Connect Social will now be listed based on your current GPS location. The ones closest will be displayed first, and the further you scroll down, the farther away the merchants will be from you. All merchants listed on the Connect Local app will offer you an exclusive deal. It could be buy one, get one free, 10% off your purchase, a free drink with an appetizer, etc. You can tap on any of these merchants to open their profile page. These profile pages will have the merchant's name, logo, and full contact information. Each merchant will be able to display pictures and a short video commercial, highlighting their business, products, and services. Connect Local is like having a local coupon book at your fingertips. When you want to shop, simply visit the listed merchant, order your product or service, and then use the exclusive offer to save money. Once the merchant tells you the price, you would enter that price into the app, and then select how you wanted to pay for the product or service. You can pay with cash, credit card, debit card, or Connect Coins. After hitting submit, the merchant will accept the payment and the order is now completed. If you paid with Connect Coins, the coins would be debited from your account and credited to the merchant's account. If you selected debit, credit, or cash, you would complete the financial transaction with the merchant. We've now collected the verified data on your transaction, and you will be paid 5% back in Connect Coins for your purchase. 2% will also be paid back to the network for helping Connect to grow. The Connect Local app will allow you to save money on your day-to-day needs and get paid for your consumer data while supporting your local small businesses. What's even more exciting is that if you've helped Connect to grow by referring your network, every time they make a purchase, you will get paid as well. Connect Local will be launching soon. Connect Local. It pays to be connected.
All the components are here. So the overview is very simple, right? A local coupon book at your fingertips, displayed by GPS location. So the closest ones are going to show up first. Cashback, residual income. We're going to talk about that in a little bit more detail in a minute. Save on everyday shopping and entertainment, which is very important as well, right? So everything you're already buying, now you can save on and you can drive it back to a local merchant. So it's just a brilliant concept.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, go ahead.
And I'm sorry.
That's
I
fine.
just wanted to quickly say, like, you know, like myself, like say I'm a girl, I like to get my nails done, or I've got my kids, they're going to be home for Christmas break. If I can find something on my Connect Social app that has a coupon, that's where I'm going. Because as much as, yeah, we like to treat ourselves and do stuff, I want to save money and I want cash back, right? So if I
Mhm.
can do stuff, so when we're talking ahead here to bringing in merchants and how you can have conversations with people, if I walk into a store and I'm like, listen, I'm already on Connect Social, I'm already shopping over there with the merchants, you got to be on here, because if you were on here and you had a deal, I'd be coming in here. But if your competitor has a deal on here, I'm going there because I want to save money, because that's how we're all programmed, right? So yeah, I just think it's going to be just huge for businesses and for consumers.
Yeah, especially when you talk about the fact that it doesn't cost the merchant anything to join,
Yeah.
right? We're not charging them anything. We're just literally driving business to them.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to that in a little bit more detail in a minute, but let's go through the ways to generate coins, right? So basically there's 4 ways. You're going to get paid 5% for your verified data, right? So you get kind of paid back on all your purchases, 5%, because we're collecting your verified data. Your social influence, right? You refer your network, you're going to earn 0.75% on a tier 1, 2 tier. We're going to go through that in a little bit more detail. Share Connect Social with merchants. You're also going to receive 0.5% on all purchases. And we got another slide that's going to explain the whole business model to you guys. This is really cool though. Receipts, verified data, right? Walmart, Target, Costco, they'll never be on here because we really want to help small local businesses because they make up 95% of the marketplace. But guess what? If you go to a Walmart, Target, or Costco, you can upload that receipt into the back office of your portal. We will pay you in tokens as well for those receipts. Why? Because we're building a bigger profile with verified data of who you really are. And the other beauty of this whole thing is now you also are going to get things advertised to you that you're interested in buying, because we're going to know exactly who you really are, right? And I think that's really cool too. I mean, there's a 6-minute compensation video. You can simply just go to connectsocial.net. It'll explain it to you a little bit more detail. But these are the 4 different ways to generate tokens within this ecosystem.
Can I touch
Angel?
on this too? Yeah. I just want to bring it to, like, when you think about parents, right? When you think about moms at home, like I was that mom at home with my 2 kids. And I was Googling that, how do I make extra money? Because I just wanted, a few $100 to support my now ex-husband who was working at that time. And, covering a grocery bill is great, if you can do that. And so I'm going to date myself. I can't even remember the name of the company, but they sent me a scanner. They sent me like all this stuff where I had to like scan things that I bought, and I was getting like pennies for what I was spending, right? Like pennies, but I was doing it because I felt like I was doing something. So when you look at these ways of generating coins as a mom and thinking about the fact that we all buy groceries, and so if we can use these coins towards shopping at places where we're buying things, and I think like even right now, I shop at about 3 grocery stores, each which has their own points program, each which I can only use those points at those specific stores. Here you can use your coins towards any store on the platform, right? So if you want to shop groceries and get paid back, you can then go buy something else, go buy your kids' toys, go buy like whatever, you can use them everywhere. And so I think it's so big when you think of it that way, because we're going to be talking about some great ways to make some extra cash, but this little bit right here, when people really grasp what this is and the fact that you're getting paid on your everyday buying and actions, it's really going to pay off in the long term.
Plus, we're going to go through also as they build out, just by kind of telling people about it, a 2-tier opportunity to generate tokens there, right? Because right now, the first 1 million people that come on are going to get paid in tokens just for coming on and trying the platform. And those 2 tiers are going to they're also going to receive tokens as well. So we're going to go through that too, but let's just give them an example so they understand, right? So how does this work? As we said, merchants join for free. Merchants just agree to pay us 10% back in our tokens. That's the key. The merchants have to have these tokens on hand. If they don't have them, they're going to have to go get them, right? So let's use me as an example. I go to a merchant, I go buy $100 sweater. For this example, let's just make it very simple. The coin is worth $1 a piece, simple math. What will happen is 10% or 10 coins will be sucked out of the merchant's wallet. 5 are going to come to me. 0.5% will, 0.75% will go to Angel in this example, and 0.75% will go to Brett in this example. So Brett referred Angel, Angel referred me. So that's what they call a two-tier affiliate program. So not only is Angel getting compensated for bringing me in, Brett is being compensated for bringing me in because he brought Angel, who brought me. So we're kind of extending your network a little bit. On the other side of the merchant, this merchant, excuse me, can sign themselves up, because what we noticed, and this is why it says 70% on the example, is we felt like, okay, if I could tell somebody if they could sign themselves up, I'm going to miss out, right? So we said, okay, let's make that a two-tier as well on the other side. So now we pay 75% of the dollar out instead of 70%. And now if you tell a person who owns a small business, they can sign themselves up, which people are afraid of them doing and cutting them out. But now they can sign themselves up. And that person, in this example, John, would still get compensated as well. So the way it works is the merchant who signs themselves up, they're an ambassador that signs himself as a merchant, will receive a 0.5%, and John will receive a 0.5% in tokens on every transaction that merchant does with any member of the community. So if John is an entrepreneur and wants to go out and get 5, 10, 50, 100 merchants, he can receive a 0.5% in token on every transaction that merchant has with any member of the community. You talk about serious residual walkaway passive leveraged income. That is it. That is it. That is the definition of it. So just so you understand, 75% of the dollar is going back to the Angels, the Bretts, Carmine being the customer in this example, and the Sue and the Johns for helping us fill out. Anything else you want to add?
For sure. And I just want to say that the opportunity right now to be referring the Sues is right here, right? Because we are pre-merchant, we are that point of being able to bring on the merchants, but we're at the point where we're building the ambassadors. So the Johns out there need to be bringing in the Sues, because if you know anybody who owns a business who is going to be on Connect Social or needs to be on Connect Social, you need to be going directly to that person now, telling them about this opportunity. Hey, would you like to make a 0.5% on every single sale that goes through your store on this platform? It's a benefit to you. It's time to get in as an ambassador now. And again, as we say all the time, you don't have to do this. You don't have to refer anybody. You can just come in and be an ambassador and enjoy Connect Social. But if you see the potential here for the Sues, for the Johns, what if John brought in 10 Sues over, over a year? How much is John going to make with that 0.5%? It may not sound like a lot on the screen, but it's a lot when you calculate the sales that are going to be going through. So, and we've shown you all the ways that we're driving traffic to the Sues and to her business. So I think it's a great opportunity right now. So the focus isn't to wait until we can bring merchants in. Right now, we want to be talking to people who own these businesses that can come in and build their own, start using Connect Social, the social network, but then they're ready to bring on their business once we're able to launch that profile.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like Angel said, we're not looking for salespeople, guys. This is not about that. This is about doing what you already have done with all these other platforms. The only difference is you're going to be compensated for it here. So if you think about all the people you brought to Facebook, you never got compensated for, right? All the people you brought to, Pinterest or Instagram and never got compensated for. So we're just trying to show you that what you've already done, your habit of telling people something, you tell people about something you get excited about, you already have done it for all these platforms, but here you're going to have an opportunity to get compensated for it. That's the difference. So you don't have to be a John and go out and get 100 merchants, but if you see the opportunity, let's face it, the average person probably knows what, 3 to 5 small business owners between their neighbor, who they know from the PTA, their cousin, a couple of people they went to high school or college with, right, that have a small business in their area. Everybody knows 3 to 5 business owners. It very easily knows 3 to 5 business owners. So that's just the basic understanding of how this will grow organically. So let's talk about the different phases, because this is very important too, right? We talk about chicken and egg before. So phase 1 is onboarding the consumers on, ongoing platform improvements as we continually grow this out. Just so you guys understand, we went live October 1st, Saturday night. Me and Angel did like a 3-hour kickoff. It was great. But the truth is, and the exciting part is, we have more functionality on our platform day one than Facebook had for the first year they were in existence. I mean, just kind of think about where we are compared to where Facebook started. Phase 2 would be onboarding the merchants. And it's very important that you guys understand this. We have to build out the platform to give the merchants somewhere to go. You can't tell them we have 5 people there, right? We need to be able to give them somewhere to have exposure to. Phase 2 is also shop platforms, the shop and the apps, the videos you just watched. Phase 2 is also the Connect Exchange. That is where the merchants will have to go. If they don't have the tokens on hand, they're going to have to go and purchase them. And that's where we can take our excess tokens and we can basically put them back into the marketplace. So when these newer merchants come in and they have to purchase them, they'll purchase them from us. And then finally, Connect TV will be phase 3, which is our version of YouTube. So there's a lot of really cool features here. This is a whole ecosystem that will be built out over the course of time. And the bottom line is when we officially launch with Treasure Island, which is our phase 3, that's where this whole thing will come together, I believe, in a really big viral way. And I know Angel has a lot to speak about on this portion of it. So, excuse me one second. So let's tell them about Treasure Island, Angel. Since you're Chief Marketing Officer of the company, go ahead, take it over.
You bet. Yeah. So basically, guys, Treasure Island is our official launch, but it's also our advertising campaign. So this is the way that we're launching Connect Social to the world. It's going to be a Survivor Amazing Race Ultimate Escape Room Challenge. And we're bringing 100 social influencers into basically a reality TV show. And that's where we're going to be featuring Connect Social. We will be a sponsor. We will be in the ads. We will be all over Treasure Island. And what we've done is we've tapped into this social influencer industry. It's a $16.4 billion industry in 2022 is what it hit. And businesses use influencers all the time. You see them on your social. They've built a huge following of people who follow their every word. If you're like me and you have a teenager at all, they are on their TikTok. They're buying everything. They're marketing. Literally, my daughter's Christmas list was everything she saw on TikTok. And that was it. You know, like she just took screenshots of TikTok videos and I knew what to buy her. So they have such a powerful influence. But what we've done is we've cast about 80% of the show for the first season, and their total following is over 300 million people. So that's just their following. That's just the power of these influencers. They get to reach out to their followers during the show. So if they get a puzzle that they don't know, they can put on their social and say, guys, help me out with this. So we're going to have people feeling like they're interacting with the game, that they're a part of the game. And then plus, you know, the general population that loves their reality TV, as we know, it's been around for over 30 years now, I think, we're around there. And I think Survivor's on season like 565. So I don't know, but it's been around for a long time. I'm a junkie. I love it. So I know it's going to come off huge, and it's going to be something that everybody's going to be talking about. So everybody's going to hear about Connect Social at that time. You're sitting here right now before Treasure Island. The grand prize is going to be $1 million in Connect coins, but we want to show you the video so you can see what Treasure Island is going to be about.
Join us in an exciting, never-seen-before reality event. We are bringing 100 social influencers together from across the United States to participate in the ultimate treasure hunt, taking place over the course of 14 days on a beautiful tropical island. This dynamic show will have these influencers compete in epic challenges and solve complex riddles to move towards their ultimate goal, an amazing treasure. Follow each influencer as they advance through each challenge to find the next clue, which will put them one step closer to the big prize. Each influencer can enlist their social following to help them solve the puzzles. This will intensify the competitive drama, while allowing the home viewers to become immersed in playing the challenge along with their influencers. So, what do you get when you combine 100 social influencers in a tropical paradise, along with millions of their own social followers, while crowning one ultimate winner at the finale? Only the most exciting, intense, and emotional social challenge ever played out. Welcome to Treasure Island.
You know, just to talk about what you were talking about a minute ago with these influencers, like why are they so popular, right? Why is it a $16 billion a year industry, right? Because that's where the eyeballs are, right? When you think about it, you know, now because everybody has a DVR and everybody can kind of record shows and fast forward through commercials, they can't get to us anymore, right? Nobody really listens to radio anymore because they got the Spotify's and they got the Sirius XMs and all that, so they don't really listen to those commercials anymore. You have right on your steering wheel, you could flip the station if a commercial comes on. So these influencers become so powerful because that's where the people are, right? So when we get in front of this mass of people and utilize these influencers to reach these people, which will be on Connect TV, our version of YouTube, we believe this thing is going to go absolutely viral across this planet. I think this thing is going to be extraordinary when it hits, because people are already hearing about Connect Social, the growth we've seen in 2 months alone. So anyway, getting ahead of myself. YouTube is basically Connect TV is our version of YouTube. That's just the simplicity of it, right? Excuse me. So why we're here tonight, let's talk about that as far as the opportunity. Yes, as Angel said before, you can come in as an ambassador or come in as a founding partner, right? So what is a founding partner? For limited time, founding partner opportunity is very simple. For as low as $100, you can become a founding partner with us. And that will be open to the end of December, okay? And that's an opportunity to come in at a level and participate in some form or fashion with us with the growth of this opportunity. So you can come on the platform for free, you can get your tokens, but if you want to be a part of this and you want to, for as little as $100, come along with us and be kind of part of this foundational team that we're building out, that's the opportunity that's in front of everybody that's on this Zoom right now. So basically the way we did this, we're not raising the price in December, which is great. So the price from November 1st is going to run to the end of the year. Okay, that's our founding partner promotion. It ends at the end of the year. That'll be the end of it for founding partners. But you can see for as low as $100, you get them at 14 cents a token. You got 714 tokens. Right, 500 to 999, 12 cents a token. And you can see it goes all the way up. $10,000, 2 cents a token. You get 500,000 tokens. Now you do have to be an accredited investor to put in more than $2,500. But if you are, you have the opportunity to generate 500 of these tokens that you can spend anywhere within the ecosystem. So there's a really great opportunity at a great valuation to get involved for as little as $100 and be a part of this thing at the really the ground floor of what we're building here. Angel? I can't hear you.
Sorry, I muted up when we had the video going. I didn't want to interfere. Yeah, so if you think about it and you spend $100, right, to become a founding partner, you're getting 714 coins right now for $100, right? That's going to be sitting in your coin balance for you to be able to use at the merchants, to be able to, cash in if you want to, hold on to them for a couple of years, whatever you want to do with them. They're sitting there for you to shop. Somebody we talked to a couple of weeks ago, Carmine, said they're like shopping dollars, and that's exactly what they are. But also just the benefit of being a founding partner. There are so many things that are going to come down the line that are just going to be founding partners only. We are going to take care of our founding partners. They're always going to be special to us. We're basically, when you think about the Facebooks and all of that, you're sitting at a company that's going to go massive within the next 12 months. And those core people who were here with us right from October 1st or before when we launched, I mean, they're so precious to us, right? So we already know some things that we want to do later on with you guys. So being a founding partner is basically like your VIP pass in Connect Social for the eternity of how long you're with Connect Social. So we value you. We love that you see the vision that we have. And it's a great opportunity right now because, as Carmine said, December 31st, this kind of an opportunity is gone. We appreciate all of you who participated in Black Friday as well. That was a great, great success for us as well, and great to have you guys participate in that. But this is now our special running until the end of the year, and it's just an opportunity right now. So if you're talking to people, and we're going to get into more of how that benefits you, but this is what we have here right now. It's a great time to get in before the end of the year.
Yeah, take this one too.
Sure. So guys, if we reach 1,250 founding partners before December 31st, everybody's coins will double. Right now, we're not quite sure. We were at 722 before Black Friday, so we're going to find out what we're at by the end of this week. We're still working on contracts, still working on numbers, getting everybody's coins updated, and we'll get you a final number there. But if we reach 1,250 before the end of the year, everybody's coins are going to double. Now, these are founding partners coins. So these aren't coins if you've come in as ambassador and you have 100 coins sitting in your coin balance. These are people who participated as founding partners. That's our thank you to you. We want to reach that goal. So that's why right now we need to be talking to new people, sharing this founding partner opportunity with them so that we can hit that number. So for example, if you purchased a $10,000 pack and you received 1 million coins, you now have 2 million coins when we double. The leader bonus that we had running since August is also carried over until December 31st. So basically our top 10 producers are going to receive a bonus 1 million coins each. And I think that's huge. We have some people who have been out there sharing it and promoting it and bringing in people, and we value you so much. And we just want to say a thank you again. You know, this is a very limited time. This is a very sweet pocket of time that we're in at Connect Social where we can do those things. And then again, Christmas cash. I love this because, I love the opportunity for people to be able to go out there, make some money for the holidays, use it for Christmas, use it for a trip if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you need to do. But if you bring in people, that chart that Carmine showed before, you're going to receive 10% off of everybody who comes in as a founding partner. And you can take that in cash, you can take that in coins, you can take it in crypto, whatever works for you. We give it to you. Every single week you get a commission balance and you tell us how you want to take it. And then you also get a 5% referral commission for tier 2. So if I brought in Carmine and then Carmine brought in somebody else, I'm still going to earn money for having, have that system grow and have people being referred. And I think back to my affiliate marketing days, I would promote somebody else's product and I would earn, I think maybe 10%, 15%, 20%. I don't really remember, but I would pay for my Christmas with that. I would go out, spend the time marketing it. And that's exactly what we want to give you the benefit of here. If you help us grow, if you bring in founding partners before December 31st, if you talk to a few people, you can make some great cash here. It's a great incentive to be sharing with others, on top of everything else.
Absolutely. And the ambassador holiday promotion, right, expires the end of the December. As we said, all ambassadors that sign up, verify their profile, provided KYC, will receive additional 100 coins. So they'll get 200 coins instead of 100. So that is another great incentive, right? For just joining a platform, just trying it out, you're going to get double the tokens as well. All ambassadors that refer people and sign up and verify their profile will receive 50 coins instead of 25. So it was 100 and then 2 tiers of 25. It's now 200 with 2 tiers of 50. So we've doubled that as well to just give you guys, more excitement, incentive, whatever you want to call it, moving into the end of the year until we go into the new year. And like you said, Angel, I can't believe we're at the beginning of December. I remember we sat down in August 3rd, if I remember correctly, is when we started the first Zoom together. Then we moved into October 1st where we did the launch together. And now it's going to be Happy New Year very soon. So it's been an exciting run. It's been a very quick moving run as well. So become a founding partner, guys. It's very simple. On your own Connect Social profile, you can purchase a coin package, a reduced rate to the end of the year, or you can simply just go to imconnect.io. And when you go there, there's a mini presentation. All the videos are there. Everything is really just like, as you scroll down, a whole little presentation in front of you. As you get to the bottom of the page, you're going to see this little slip. You just put your name, your last name, your phone number, your email, who referred you to Connect. There's no individuals here. We're all connected by somebody. And then you simply just go to checkout. And when you go to checkout, you come to this little page, just fill out that information. Put in how much you want to put in, as low as $100 gets you in as a founding partner. If you have any questions, just go to support@imconnect.com as well. Excuse me. So decide which is best for you to become a founding partner on your own Connect Social profile. You can purchase a coin pack, like I said, reduce rates at the end of the year, or visit imconnect.io, or become an ambassador. Sign up, doesn't cost anything. Get your referral link. Get on there, invite other people to come on. They'll receive the same coins. They'll receive the tokens 200 of them, you'll receive 50 of them. And so if you bring 2 people in, you got 100 tokens, and you can do a serious amount of damage generating a lot of tokens just by telling your friends and family to try a new, exciting, no censorship platform. So, excuse me. Yeah, Angel, you can take this last page.
Yeah, and no, I just want to touch on what you just said too. Like, how easy is it? Not everybody has to come in as a founding partner. That's for people who see the opportunity. They want to be a founding partner. Joining as an ambassador is free. You just sign up on Connect Social under the link of the person who sends you here. You get 200 coins. Like, how many people could you say, hey mom, there's going to be like an Amazon thing launching. They're giving you 200 coins to sign up right now. That's going to expire in December 31st. Do you want to sign up? Like sending your link, my mom's going to be like, yeah, if it, like, you can use those on the platform afterwards. So it's a great time right now. It's a great incentive to be able to just build up that ambassador platform, and you're getting 50 coins for them joining. So it's great. If you have any questions tonight, guys, we don't take questions on Wednesday nights. As you can see, we Carmen and I like to talk. And so we're not taking questions on Wednesday nights, but we are here on Saturdays. And that is our training call. That's where you can ask your questions. But if you have anything that is pertinent right now, just email support@imconnect.com, or you can get back to the person that referred you. Ask your questions there. Invite people to our next presentation. The easiest way to share Connect Social is to bring them here and to allow them to hear Carmen and I speak. We're both from the corporate level of the company. They can see the faces behind it. They can see a lot more the vision of where we're going and why they want to be a part of Connect. If you have a network of people that you'd like to bring into this, or if you have somebody that that has a massive network, we would love to present for them as well. We do, kind of private presentations for you guys. If you just want to have it for your group at a different time that works for everybody, we are here to serve you in that. We have live Zoom calls every Wednesday at this time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And also on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern is our training call. And those you can find if you go over to that is at connectsociallive.com, but those are always in our emails and in our communications with you guys. The social network, if you want to sign up as an ambassador, you're going to go through the referral link of the person who sent you here. But if you want to check out more, you can go to imconnect.com. Founding partners are going to join at imconnect.io. And our training page, which we have for our ambassadors and our founding partners who are sharing Connect Social, we have lots of videos over there. We have some posts that you can do for social. We have lots of stuff. We have scripts that you can use for people, and we're updating that all the time. You can go over to connectsocial.net. Also, tonight's replay will be over there in about an hour, and we also do the replay of Saturday's training as well for you guys. So Connect Social, it pays to be connected. We hope that you guys see that this is a platform for you, a platform where all of us are building this and benefiting from it. It's everyone's here, and we want to make sure that you guys are supported, to make sure that you feel like this is benefiting you, and you feel like it's a place that you can call home to now kind of bring in all of the everyday things that you're doing. So Carmine, thank you so much for tonight. It was great to have you back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you next week.
Good night.
Good night.